Welcome everyone to the Lost Princess Initiative. I'm Rivka Malka, and it's my pleasure to be a part of this beautiful project. Today I want to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful bride and a handsome groom standing under the chuppah, under the canopy. They stood there about to get married. Everything was set. The rabbi was in place. The audience was in place. The bride in her beautiful white dress and the chassan in his kittel, they were going to be joined for now and forever. When suddenly, the bride, the kala, she looks at the chassan and she is gripped by this panic. She starts thinking to herself, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get married to this man? How well do I even know him? How do I know that I could trust him? Maybe he'll flip on me. Remember that one time that we had an argument? Maybe secretly he has a temper. And how do I know that he'll be faithful to me? How do I really know? How do I know that he'll take care of me? I can't just put my life in his hands. How do I know that I can trust him? And she freezes. The wedding grinds to a halt. Nothing can move. Everything is silent. The bride cannot open her heart. Can she really trust this man? What needs to happen now? What will repair the situation? Imagine that the chassan and the groom started talking and he started to say, I am faithful. Haven't I been good to you all this time? Didn't I buy you flowers? Didn't we have beautiful times together? Once she doesn't trust him, it doesn't matter what he says. Everything that he is saying is through this lens of distrust that she has. That's how she's hearing it. So he's got nothing to say. Whatever he says, in her mind, she's coming up with an argument. Yes, you bought flowers, but did you buy them or did your mother choose them out? Yes, you bought flowers, but maybe someone else told you to do that. And who says flowers mean love? I mean, her mind, her psyche, her being is in tremendous distrust. And so the groom, he cannot speak for himself. What needs to happen? Well, as I thought about this story that kind of opened in my heart one day, what came to me is that one of two things needs to happen. The first thing that can happen is that the Mesader Kiddushin, the one who is the rabbinic officiator of the wedding, imagine if he really knew this groom well. Imagine that maybe he was his rabbi in yeshiva, maybe he knew him when he was a teen. He could call this bride over and say, listen, I know you're really scared, and I know it might even feel like, how can you marry this guy? I just want to let you know, I know him for a really long time. I've seen him through ups and downs. I've seen him on hard days. I've seen him in friendships. And what you see is what you get. He's really dear to me. I love him like a son, and I trust him. And I want you to know that. I know that you're scared, but I will vouch for him. You can relax and you can go forward with a wedding and you will be happy. I promise you, it's going to be good. If someone else spoke up for the groom, we could put this wedding back together. That someone else is Mashiach, the one who, God willing, has the deepest, most visceral, most connected relationship with Hashem, like Moses, Moshe Rabbeinu. He is going to be able to help us and instruct us in repairing this relationship. But alas, we don't know who Mashiach is, not just yet. He's not here to speak for the groom. And here we are. What else can happen? What else can make this wedding go forward? How about this? What if this chassan held a space for his kala's panic, for her angst, for her distrust? And what if he just looked at her with so much compassion and said, I know it's scary, but I love you. I love you. What if he just held a wide open space for everything that she's experiencing and didn't resist it and just is like, I get it. I get that what we're doing is huge and I love you. I will love you through this panic. I will love you always. I love you. In my heart, I imagine that at some point, his love would be the answer. The answer is not to bring a defense for every pain and trial and fear. I love you is the answer. And here we are, we're coming out of the 3 weeks and the 9 days, a really bitter time where we have felt estranged from Hashem. And even in the world now, there's a need for deepening of faith in Hashem. When difficult things happen, when bad things happen, when there's death and illness, our trust is shaken. And we're standing before Hashem, and Hashem, He wants to marry us. He wants to be with His bride. And so, after this difficult trial, we look at Hashem at the end of Tisha B'Av or in the middle of Tisha B'Av, and it's like, where are you? Where are you? How is this happening? And He comes afterwards and He says to us, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, be comforted. Be comforted. And then comes Tu B'Av, a day of love. And then will come Elul, the month of Ani Lidodi V'Dodi Li. I and my beloved, and my beloved is to me. We belong to Hashem, and Hashem belongs to us. This 45 days of restoration, restoring our relationship with Hashem. So, what needs to happen? What needs to happen within us when we face these moments of panic, fear, distrust, aloneness, abandonment? Just like we lose it. We lose whatever we had, whatever gratitude, whatever connection we had with Hashem, because we do go through these periods in our personal lives and in the Jewish calendar. Our job in those times is to be like the bride and stay in the game. Don't leave that chuppah. Listen to the Nachamu, Nachamu Ami. Listen to the I love you. It takes a lot of effort, enormous effort, to jump off the cliff representing like all your beliefs and all your rightness and all your anger and all your despair, and to just jump off and let Hashem catch you. To receive, to be willing to receive the gift of love that He has for you is actually one of the greatest human endeavors. To teach ourselves to relax into what He wants to give us. And we can picture ourselves as if we're standing at the precipice and standing under that chuppah, and our beloved is saying to us, I get it. I know what you've been through, and I love you. I will take care of you. I love you is the answer. So I bless us all that we should have the fortitude, the inner courage to do this avoda, this great service again and again, of relaxing into the I love you, of receiving what it is that Hashem wants to give us, so that, God willing, we can experience the ultimate marriage with Hashem. Take care and be well.